Hello children, we're all doing well. As previously we have discussed about the reflexive pronouns and the interrogative pronouns, and briefly we have discussed them, and today we are going to do the textbook exercises children. Before that, let us see what is given in the textbook also, and then we'll be going for the exercises. Okay children, hope you are ready with your grammar textbooks, unit 8. Okay, and the page number is 46. So here you can see the reflexive pronouns. As you remember, reflexive pronouns, the reflection of the subject, which actually comes as an object. Okay, the doer of the action and the receiver of the action are the same. Like I did myself, I eat myself, I comb myself. Okay, he read the story himself. She sang the song herself. Okay, that way we have different sentences we have discussed here. So in the textbook also you can see on the screen of me, of my slide show, you can see there. You see the textbook part. Here what is given actually? I have heard, the first sentence you can see children. I have hurt myself. I have hurt myself. You have hurt yourself. He has hurt himself. She has hurt herself. The horse has hurt itself. We have hurt ourselves. You have hurt yourselves, boys. They have hurt themselves. So, here in every sentence, if you put a question for yourself, whom have I hurt? Myself. Whom you have hurt? Yourself. Whom he has hurt? Himself. Whom she has hurt? Herself. Whom the horse has hurt? Itself. Whom we have hurt? Ourselves. Whom you have hurt? Yourselves. Whom they have hurt? Themselves. So here see, I, myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself. Horse is it, no? So it, itself. So when I talk about all these sentences, yeah, as I told you, the doer of the action is also the receiver of the action. Doer, receiver, both are same. So here that is why the object denotes the same person or the thing as the subject. Here I is the subject, myself is the object. You is the subject, yourself is the object. He is the subject, himself is the object. She is the subject, herself is the object. So everywhere it is reflecting, reflection. That's why I told you. You just take a mirror example, very easy to understand. Simply, she stands before the mirror, she becomes herself. Yes, he stands before the mirror, he becomes himself. The mirror image is nothing but the reflexive pronoun. So very easy to understand. They becomes themselves. We becomes ourselves. Right, children? It becomes itself. Okay. So themselves, yourselves, and ourselves are the three plural reflexive pronouns. Remaining all are the singular reflexive pronouns. Okay, children? Now, when I come to the exercise 5 here in the textbook, fill in the each blank with the proper form of the reflexive pronoun. So, what is the proper form of the reflexive pronoun here? The prisoner blamed. The prisoner is he might be a male or a female. So, the prisoner blamed himself or the prisoner blamed herself. You can write anything here. So when I want to write here, I can write here the prisoner blamed himself. See, the first one I have written for yourself, children, but just let me discuss it first. You can answer it. Then later on, we'll have a discussion again, or I'll be putting the answers. So whatever it is, if I may not put also, you should be ready to answer the correct ones. Okay. So just listen to me first. Ashok has hurt. Ashok has hurt himself. Ashok is a boy. So definitely what you will be having? Ashok has hurt himself. You will get himself there. H-I-M-S-E-L-F, himself, right? Then I wash dash when I get up. I becomes the reflection image of I is myself. So I wash myself when I get up. They enjoyed. The they is the subject. The object will becomes themselves. T-H-E-M-S-E-L VES, themselves. Okay, children, we often deceive ourselves. Sometimes we only get deceived by ourselves. So we often deceive ourselves. OURSELVES, ourselves. Okay, children. So coming to the next page, going to the next page. Yeah, taking time. The dog has hurt dash. The dog has hurt. Dog is again what? Yeah, so it's an animal. So the dog has hurt itself, right? Yeah, itself. The child hid children, no children. So many children. So the children hid themselves. THEMSELVES, themselves. Suppose child comes, you can write himself or herself. Okay. Children, you will hurt yourselves. Here children came, so the children hid themselves will write. But here children is there, so immediately should not write themselves children. Children, you will hurt. You, it is the main subject is you here, so yourselves. Okay, don't you deceive yourself. Here again, you is the subject. So the reflexive pronoun is yourself. The poor widow poisoned herself. The poor widow poisoned herself is the correct one. Okay. Widow means a lady who is married and the husband died is called a widow. Okay. Interrogative pronouns. As we already the reflexive pronouns topic is over, we are going for the interrogative pronouns. So what is given here? As I discussed with you previously, what we discussed, who, whom, which, what, who, whom, whose, what, everything. Question here is nothing but the interrogative pronouns. Okay. Purpose of interrogative pronouns, asking questions. So only they are called as interrogative pronouns. So in the above sentences, what are the above sentences here? Who is there? Whom do you like? Which is your house? What do you want? Who are you? Whom do you want? Whose book is this? What is the matter? So in all these questions, when you put a question, then they are therefore called as interrogative pronouns. So all the blue colored words are nothing but interrogative pronouns, children. So what is the distinguish between interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives? Now distinguish means show the difference. As I told you, discussed you previously. Interrogative pronoun and interrogative adjective. What is the difference? Just in the interrogative adjective, the noun will be followed by the subject. Suppose, which pen is yours? Which pen is yours? Which pen? What is the noun here? Pen. So the subject is followed by a noun. It's an interrogative adjective. Suppose, which is your pen? Which pen is yours? I ask like that. Now I'll be asking, which is your pen? Here, after which, any noun is following? No. So that is called as interrogative pronoun. Okay, children? Got the difference? So, which is your book? Here, after which any noun is following? No. So, it is an interrogative pronoun. Which book is yours? Which book? So, after which a noun is followed, yes or no? So, that is interrogative adjective. Are you not feeling simple to identify what is an interrogative adjective and what is an interrogative pronoun? I feel you're feeling it simple, right? What do you want? Interrogative pronoun, because no noun is followed after it. What games do you play? What games? So it is an interrogative adjective. Exactly, children. Very good. So when I go for the exercise part, you will do it before I say. I know it. And definitely I know it. Suppose I really feel to be in the class, children, with you all, so that we can do it very interestingly. Of course, we are missing you a lot. See the exercise 6. Pick out the interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives in the following sentences and say what kind it is by writing IP or IA in the box against each. What is IP, IA? IP interrogative pronoun, IA interrogative adjective. Okay. Which book are you reading? Come on fast. Interrogative adjective. What books you read again? What books? Interrogative adjective. Which is your aunt's house? which is no noun is followed. IP, interrogative pronoun. What is the matter? What is the matter? Here also any noun is followed after which? No. So it is also an interrogative pronoun. Very good. Who is at the door? Same thing, children. Who is at the door? No noun is followed. So it is interrogative pronoun. What do you want? This is also an interrogative pronoun. Some this person likes interrogative pronouns much, I think. Mostly they like that only. Which way shall we go? Yes, come on, tell this. Which way? Way is a noun. So which is followed after a noun. So definitely it is an interrogative adjective. You have to put here. What is the news? What is the news today? Here also, what is not followed by any noun. So it is an interrogative pronoun. Whose umbrella is this? Whose umbrella is this? Yes, whose umbrella? A noun is followed. So it is an interrogative adjective. Who is this book? Interrogative noun. Okay, children. Hope you understood the difference here. I think we have finished the exercises. Yes, this is the last phase. Hope you have understood this chapter. Any doubts you have, definitely can reach me, children, personally, so that I'll be clarifying your doubts, whatever you have. Okay, and if you have doubt in demonstrative pronouns and possessive or the personal pronouns also, you can read the textbook and ask me the doubts again. Hope you have a great time. Thank you so much for the class. Thank you, children. Miss you so much. Bye bye. Take care.